Welcome to our Lent Devotionals, New City Church, Revival Tabernacle. So glad that you're with us today. We are in John chapter 11. It says, beginning in verse 17, when Jesus came, he found that Lazarus had been dead in the tomb for 4 days. Now Bethany was near Jerusalem, and many Jews had come to Martha and Mary to console them concerning their brother. Martha, therefore, when she heard that Jesus was coming, went to meet him, but Mary stayed at the house. Martha said to Jesus, Lord, if only you had been here, my brother would not have died. Even now, I know that whatever you ask of God, God will give you. Jesus said to her, your brother will rise again. Martha said, I know he'll rise again in the resurrection on the last day. And Jesus replied, I am the resurrection and the life. He who believes in me will live even though he dies, and everyone who lives and believes in me will never die. Martha had two different reactions to Jesus when he arrived. First, she said, if only you had been here. And in that way, it's almost like she's living in the past. The past, like every Bears fan lives in. The 1985 Bears were the greatest of Bears team. As a matter of fact, they were the last great Bears team. We had a Bears Day in elementary school when they won the Super Bowl. Life in Chicago stopped for like a week to celebrate the Bears. It's been so long since we had a team like that in Chicago. I don't know how long it's been like that for the Lions fans, but it's been a long time. Then Martha said, he will live again. And she turns her attention to the distant future. And it's almost like she's dreaming about the day, like the people that we know who are always dreaming about the day when they're going to get in shape or when they're going to get this thing done around the house. Listen, living in the past is like trying to drive while looking in the rearview mirror. And living in the future is like closing your eyes to imagine your destination. Both of those things will get you in trouble when you're on the road. Jesus changes the game by speaking to Martha in the present tense. He says, I am the resurrection and the life. Forget the regrets of the past. Jesus is here. There's no need to talk about future possibilities because Jesus is here. Jesus bypasses the what ifs and the if onlys to talk about the reality of his resurrection power breaking into Martha's here and now. I want you to know this. God is working in your here and now. And it comes with the presence of Jesus, and a personal encounter with Jesus frees us from the if onlys of the past and the what ifs of the future. And we get grace to live in the present, to count it joy when we face trials, to live with gratitude for the beauty and the goodness of God's everyday good gifts, and to be at rest because the I am is with us. We aren't talking about settling for things the way that they are. And Mary and Martha were about to see that Jesus was not going to settle for things the way that they are. Jesus demonstrated the power of the present tense God. And when he spoke to Lazarus, Lazarus came out. The same voice that ripped open the darkness and the chaos to create light and life at the beginning of all creation now spoke again through the silence of Lazarus' sleep so that he might live again. Jesus is here. Let go of your what ifs, let go of your if onlys, and live in his resurrection power today at work in you.